Hi, I'm Christian and I'm the winemaker of Princess Deville. So I'm very pleased to show you a bit our vineyard. Our winery is located in Beaune, and here we are in Meursault. Here we have 10 hectares and we own 36 hectares of vineyard. We are a family-owned company and we produce mainly Crémant de Bourgogne. So I'm very happy to be with you, and I will give you some information about the winemaking and the tasting of the wine. So let me give you a few words about the winemaking of Crémant de Bourgogne. Something very important in Burgundy, for the Crémant de Bourgogne, the sparkling wine from Burgundy, you have to follow a lot of rules. And one of them, you need to harvest by hand. That is very important to protect the integrity of the grape. Okay, that's the first point. The second point is, as in Champagne, we do the traditional method. Okay, the traditional method is a second fermentation in the bottle. So what do? We put the wine in the bottle after the first alcoholic fermentation. We add some yeast, some sugar, and we close the bottle. From there, we have to keep the wine by law in contact with the lees for a minimum of 12 months. At Veuve de Ville, what we do at least 14 months. Why? Because during this process of aging, with the wine in contact with the lees, it's where the wine will have much more complexity. And with this contact of 14 months, it's when the wine will have the aromas of toasted bread and yeast, which is what is the most important for the Crémant de Bourgogne. Now let's talk about the tasting. Oopla. Okay, so for this Crémant de Bourgogne, we use 4 grapes. Okay, the 4 grapes from Burgundy. That means we use the Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Gamay, and Aligoté. The Pinot Noir and the Gamay are the most prestigious. Okay, so just for your information, the Pinot Noir gives the structure of the wine. The Chardonnay is the elegance and the finesse. The Aligoté, which is not a very, how can I say, is not the most prestigious grape in Burgundy because the acidity. We need this acidity for the Crémant de Bourgogne, for the freshness. And the last grape is the Gamay. The Gamay, as you probably know, Gamay is related to Beaujolais because it's a very aromatic grape and you have a lot of red fruits on the nose. So let's have a look. If you see the wine, you can see that it's a gold color with a hint a bit of green, so that means it's quite young. You can see also that the bubbles are very fine, and that is the result of the aging process on the lees for 14 months. Okay, so that's what you could see. The second step would be the nose. So I can smell, it's a very aromatic sparkling wine. Very aromatic, and you can smell on the nose what I mentioned before, the toasted bread and the yeast, okay, and that is coming from the aging process on the lees. The characteristic also, you can find some aromas of citrus, wildflowers. So when you taste the wine, you can feel again the refined bubbles. And for me, the most important is the very long finish of the wine. You can, when you swallow the wine, you can still have the taste of the toasted bread and the yeast for several seconds. That's exactly what I like to have in my Crémant de Bourgogne. And I personally like very much this Crémant de Bourgogne as an aperitif. But because we age it for 14 months, it's quite heavy. So you can enjoy also this Crémant de Bourgogne during a lunch or a dinner. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell about the wine, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Cheers.